This is one plant, one grapevine. We're inside the trellis. This is crazy. These do have seeds, so we'll probably have to make jelly. Hi everybody, this is Michelle with Red Dirt Rooster Road, and I wanted to come out here. I am under our grapevines, my trellis with our grapevines on it. Oh my goodness, I'll show you. They're trying to eat the grapevines, and so they're being a little dominant and territorial. Anyway, I'm standing over here under my grapevines because you guys saw that we picked them all for the most part. I'm just going to go ahead and stand where you guys can see them because they are distracting me, so maybe I can watch them with y'all. Anyway, back last week, actually, I think it was last week, I got out here and I actually picked all of the grape clusters from the vines. It was loaded, and so I was able to get those in. I had like 5 gallon sized Ziploc bags that I put them in, and it's on my head. So anyway, that way I was able to get them in, and just basically I got them washed up and cleaned and got the good ones picked off from the bad ones and everything, and then I froze them. So my intention is to make grape jelly. The clusters this year, which this is the first year we've actually gotten a harvest. The clusters were pretty small, and I mean, I kind of expected that being a new producing vine. They also have seeds in them, which I thought all of my grapevines were seedless. Well, these aren't. So I think this one is a Concord grape. And tastes like it. They're so sweet. They were so good, but they were little bitty. Well, you know, I say little, they just weren't those big fat plump grapes that you would get in the store, obviously. But I think it might have had something to do with this being the first year that it has really put on a large harvest. This is bigger than this vine has ever been. So, one thing about this is just one cattle panel, and it comes down here, and I've got this grapevine planted on the corner over here. Okay, so here is the grapevine right here on the corner. But you can see as I pull back, it climbs this whole arching trellis. Let me show you. And it's going all the way down. Now that right there is some kind of little ivy, wild ivy that's trying to grow up in it. But you can see it's just hanging. A lot of the leaves are dying back just in the last few days, I think, from the, oh my goodness, there was a bee on me, so I think they're still coming over here to see if there's any left. And there are a few little late clusters. Well, they are very few. The chickens have been up here. They've been flying up here and getting on these trellises, and then they just perch up here, and then they would just eat my grapes. And so, and I have a short out where I found 2 or 3 birds up here. Oh my goodness, guys. Our chickens, they're in my grape. I've got a chicken in the grape. Oh, she's got to go. They're eating my grapes. My first year to have grapes. And they're getting up here and eating my grapes. We might have fried chicken for dinner. Just kidding. But I am trying to get these so we can make jelly. I've never had grapes like this before. And my chickens are eating them. No. Before I picked them, and that's why I had to get those grape clusters cut off. And we actually had family coming over. It wasn't something I had time or was planning to do. But when I saw all the chickens trying to come over here, and they just, I don't know how many grapes they actually ate. But I thought, well, I just stopped and I just got as many of them cut off as I could. So anyway, this is a Concord grape. And so I'm trying to remember here where I was at. This is one grapevine. It shocked me how big it got this year. First year of producing. So anyway, early in the spring, or back in the past, winter, it was probably February, March, when the plants were starting to come out, I got 3 more. I got 3 more grapevines, just little, foot tall or whatever. And I planted those other 3 on the corners of this trellis. So, needless to say, this fall or winter, I have to dig those 3 up and find a new place for them, because this vine is totally unexpected. It is so big and it produced so much. So to get back to when I was cutting all of the clusters off, I was just putting them in Ziploc bags, and they weren't, some of them were good size, some of them were small, but we had so many. I had 5 gallon sized Ziploc bags full. So basically I just shoved them in the refrigerator, and so so I could deal with them later. Well, I did, and so you'll see where I'm actually cleaning them. I had to get everything rinsed, get the good grapes pulled off of the clusters, and there's a few bad ones and stuff, so those went to the chickens. Anyway, I still had about 5 bags of just loose cleaned grapes, and I weighed them. So I had just under 13 pounds of grapes. Okay, yes, I got just under 13 pounds of grapes, which just totally shocked me. So anyway, these grapes have seeds in them, so that's the downfall, actually, of eating them. They're so sweet, they're so good. So what we've decided is, after I cleaned them, put them back in the bags, I put them in the freezer because I didn't have time that day either. It took me a while to get them cleaned and separated and all that. So I put them in the freezer for another day. What I plan to do is get them out of the freezer on a day, maybe when I've got my the kiddos here, and we will cook those down, and then we're going to strain them and just get the juice, and we should be able to make quite a bit of grape jelly. So I really don't know how much that's going to make, but I know I'm going to get plenty. I usually like to have jellies or preserves, you know, in like little half-pint jars. That's such a good size for Monty and I. We don't typically eat a lot of the sweets and stuff, but since we grew the grapes, we have to use them. So grape jelly is just going to be so fun, and our grandbabies are going to love it. So anyway, I kind of wanted to just update you guys while I'm out here standing under my grapevine that produced all these grapes, just before the vine actually kind of starts dying back. It's the 1st of August, so I've been watering the vine along with the small ones, you know, to make sure that they don't die. But next year, I think when I get the 3 small ones moved, and boy, I've got to think long and hard how I want to do the trellises for these grapes. And granted, it's going to take those small plants, those small vines, a couple of years before they get established and big like this and produce so much. But I did check one of the others, and it is a grapeless variety. That's what we're doing. I just wanted to show you. I just kind of wanted to talk through. You see where I got to pick them. Harvest the clusters, and then it took quite a while to clean them all and get them all separated off. So now, not today, but the next phase of this will be canning and making the jelly, and we'll bring you along for that. It was just easiest to put them in the freezer, but you can see the bags of them and how many we ended up getting, and how beautiful some of the clusters were. So now the plant is on the downhill side, you know, getting ready for fall. It doesn't like this 102 degree temperature, and that's what it is today. So if I'm sweating a little bit, it's because it's 102, and we've got this little, I got Monty that weather station, and it's showing that the heat index out here at our place, it was 109 when I looked at it just a little bit ago. I might have to show you a clip of that. It's the coolest weather center. So anyway, it's called a weather center, I think. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to kind of wrap this up and kind of just explain a little bit about what I was working on and what the plan is for the grapes, and it was totally unexpected. This summer, I didn't expect it, you know. It just, with all the problems and everything with the chickens eating them, and just not even having them planted the best. I will keep this vine here, and actually you see all of this hanging down. That's because the trellis is not wide enough for it. So I think what we're going to do is put another cattle panel here, and then all of this will all just grow on the top of it. So I'll have a double trellis right here. And it will be for this particular plant because there's no telling how big it'll get. I'm not super familiar with growing grapes. This is the first year. So whether I figure out places to put all 4 grapevines and give them all their own trellis like this, I don't know. That's just something. If you guys have any comments, and if you have how, you know, just ideas, or how have you guys done grapes and trellises? And this is not my most favorite type of grape because of the seeds. I thought it was going to be a seedless. I didn't realize I bought anything that had seeds in it. So that's a good, you know, good mental note when you go to buy fruit. Just like blackberries, get the thornless kind. So anyway, that's just what I was doing. Sorry for the shade, but I had to be in the shade. It's just too hot. 102 out here is just too hot to be standing out in the sun talking to you guys. So hopefully y'all can see me. And okay, so I just wanted to update you guys and tell you how the grapes went this year. So we'll bring you along. I'll show you the jelly when we get it made. So other than that though, thank you for checking this out and seeing how our grape harvest has gone. And just let me know what y'all's thoughts are. You guys have a blessed day, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye. This is one plant, one grapevine. We're inside the trellis. Is this crazy? These do have seeds, so we'll probably have to make jelly with them. There's a few.